So Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King actually sat down and did a recap from episode 11 of Married to Medicine. The first thing out the gate, Dr. Heavenly talked about how Carlos King says that he loves everybody, all the girls. It doesn't matter from Real Housewives of Atlanta to Potomac. He loves everybody. Although he will shade you, he still love you. But anyway, Dr. Heavenly goes on to say that she wishes Mariah Hulk the best. Now, y'all know Mariah sat down and did an exclusive interview with Carlos King. Y'all know all the turmoil that Mariah and Dr. Heavenly actually went through on the show. And it was really big of Dr. Heavenly to actually say that she wished Mariah the best with her being an entrepreneur. I thought that was really cute of Dr. Heavenly to actually do something like that. But anyway, Carlos King goes on to talk about the interview he did with Mariah and how Mariah Hulk confirmed that Dr. Jackie is the villain of the show. Now, Dr. Heavenly said that she disagrees, and she said that instead of Dr. Jackie being the villain, she's the villain. And she said she also told Carlos that they have all been the villain at one point of the show. Carlos King disagreed, and he actually said Simone is the villain of the show. And I was like, what? So anyway, they go on to talk about how they love, Carlos King loved the past episode. And listen, thank God Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly actually do these recaps, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't watch Married to Medicine. But Carlos gave the episode a 10 out of 10. And I have to agree with him. Like, the ladies actually brought it. Shout out to Phaedra Parks. Phaedra Parks gave her son Aiden his 13th birthday party. Now, she claims that she spent over $70,000 on a birthday party, right? Carlos King shaded Phaedra and said, it's probably roughly like 15 instead of 70. Dr. Heavenly laughed about it or whatever. They talked about the birthday party and how Phaedra's son, Aiden, actually gave a shout out to his mother, and the appreciation that he had for his mother. Phaedra started to cry. It was super heartfelt. And you can see how Phaedra is a great mother to her sons. And so Carlos King actually talked about that. So anyway, Carlos King actually congratulated Heavenly for having a nice body. Now, I never thought Heavenly had a nice body or whatever. I didn't even know she had a body until in episode 11, her husband, Dr. Damon, actually started a new business venture. And Dr. Heavenly had on this, baby, she looked like Phaedra, honey. But she had on this platinum wig. She had on this dress. It just looked, to me, it appeared like Heavenly was super uncomfortable. Well, Heavenly said that the reason why she chose to dress and the wig, she chose it to be funny and to give people something to talk about, honey. And it was just that. We was talking. She said that she did not feel comfortable in wearing the dress. And Phaedra did not pick the dress out, honey. Phaedra just took her to the dress shop. So anyway, Dr. Heavenly also confirmed that Apollo and his wife was not at the reunion. And Carlos King continued to ask Dr. Heavenly, well, was Apollo there? Was Apollo there? And Heavenly was like, I can't speak on that. I'm probably saying too much. So I don't know, y'all. It looked like Apollo might have been at the reunion. So they got about, I think Dr. Heavenly said that they got 14 episodes and they're on 11 now. And the reunion part probably going to be between 3 to 4 parts. So we shall see. Dr. Heavenly rated the reunion a 12 out of 10. She rated it a 12. And Carlos King asked her why she rated it that way. She said it was a powerful reunion. It showed that they were all real friends. Jackie actually had a part in it, honey. I am gonna love to see this because y'all know Jackie be super quiet, child. She said Quad, of course, did her thing. She said, so Carlos King asked her who was the MVP of the reunion. Y'all know who the MVP was? And she said it was Phaedra, honey. Now, not y'all know that Phaedra can read you to the gods, and Phaedra read Dr. Heavenly so bad that it shut her up, honey. Now, you know that's got to be a good read because Dr. Heavenly don't shut up for nobody. But anyway, she said Dr. Heavenly said she was speechless. She couldn't say nothing. All right. Dr. Heavenly also goes on to talk about Sweet Tea and Dr. G at the reunion. And Carlos King asked Dr. Heavenly, did Dr. Like, could you tell Dr. G still loves Sweet Tea? I mean, loves Quad. And Dr. Heavenly basically was like, yeah. She said, you should have seen his face when she walked in. I was like, oh, what? And so basically, Dr. Heavenly was like, he basically disrespected Sweet Tea during a reunion because you can tell that this man has still have feelings for his ex-wife. But Dr. Heavenly did say it's a thin line between love and hate, which is true. So, child, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. But anyway, they talked about Dr. Simone, child. Now y'all know Dr. Simone had the little trip, the little couples retreat, and they was gonna have it at Hilton Head. Well, y'all know Dr. Jackie and her husband, Dr. Jackie's husband, cheated on her with a woman and took her to Hilton Head. So, you know, that was real sensitive to Jackie. And so Dr. Heavenly during episode 11 was getting on Simone, was like, you know that this is sensitive to Dr. Jackie. Why would you have our couples retreat there? You can have it any other place. She said, well, I didn't think about that. So Carlos was asking Dr. Heavenly, like, do you think like she did that on purpose? Dr. Heavenly basically said that she probably didn't think about it, but they should have changed the venue. And I agree. So during during episode 11, Dr. Heavenly was basically telling her, you know, if Dr. Jackie is your friend, you need to change it. And Simone was like, well, we've been friends for 20 years. Like, I know my friend and all this kind of stuff. And they was getting all loud or whatever. That's why Carlos King said Dr. Simone is the real villain. Because if that was her friend, child, everybody knew what happened at Hilton Head with her husband cheating on her. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to Kimmy's World for next week's recap of Married to Medicine, of the recap that Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King does. Or you can actually tune in to their recap as well. I'll see you guys later.